Hello beautiful intelligent souls, welcome back to my channel. It's Shell. Today I have an exciting video. It's about Lionsgate portal, which is coming up. Today is the 1st of August, which is the perfect day to do a reading about the Lionsgate portal, which is on the 8th of August. So the Lionsgate portal is great for manifestation. It happens every year during August during Leo season. There is a cosmic planetary alignment that is great for manifestation and empowering yourself, releasing and letting go. So this reading today is all about what are you manifesting during this Lionsgate. So I'm going to let you know. This is pile number 1, the blue angelite, pile number 2, the carnelian, pile number 3, the hematite. So go ahead and take a few deep breaths. So once you've tuned into a pile, I just want to go ahead and say that I saw 2 doves on the way over here, which is a message that I wanted to relay to every single pile. It was a beautiful symbol of like the 2 of cups for me, which is like union, unity, compassion, harmony, new beginnings, fertility, growth. So that's all positive things, positive shifts for this Lionsgate portal. Let's go ahead and tune into your pile. We're going to start with pile number 1. All right, pile number 1, you guys got the Ace of Swords and the 6 of Cups and the 9 of Cups. So there is a lot of Cups energy in your pile. So there's definitely something from your heart that you're trying to manifest, something that I feel you've really centered, something that I feel like you've really thought about with the Ace of Swords. You really had to let go of past limiting beliefs, past generational trauma, or just things that were taught to you and passed down to you from your parents, possibly father. I'm feeling father energy from this pile. Whatever your father taught you in the past was trying to make you stronger. It may not have been the best advice. It may not have been what you needed to hear, but understand that you have the clarity and the wisdom and the awareness now to let those beliefs go. Those are his beliefs. Those are their beliefs. That person that's coming to mind, those are their beliefs, not yours. You are free to dream, to have an imagination. The 6 of Cups is a very imaginative card. It's also about reconciliation, coming back together in unity with somebody, but it also is like an imagination. It reminds me of like a fairy tale movie. It's just kind of like having an imagination, a romantic, like this romantic energy, like romanticizing life. So I feel like you really need to romanticize life during this Lionsgate portal, really making sure you're thinking about life and thinking about the big picture of life and opening your heart to nature, really getting attuned to nature. I feel like that'll help you a lot during this beginning of August or during the August 8th to really make sure you're spending time in nature. It will really help your connection, and it really will help you release whatever in the past wasn't serving you, to really connect with something bigger than yourself. We have the 9 of Cups as well, which is the 9 of Cups is all about abundance. It's about thinking and dreaming big. It's about hoping and wishing for more. So with the 9 of Cups, it's really letting me know that you're really slowly, gradually manifesting what you want. Okay, this is very balanced. We're going from 1 to 6 to 9. That's very balanced. So it's like a very yin and yang energy. So I feel like you're able to cultivate your divine masculine, your divine feminine. You're able to have this Shakti energy, but also be able to have this assertive energy at the same time. So you're not too imaginative. You're someone who can be with this Ace of Swords energy, very air energy ruled by thought. So we have Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, and for the Cups we have Pisces, Scorpio, and sorry, there's like dogs coming my way, and you may be someone who has dogs. But before this video, there was I was shuffling cards, and there was this person walking their dog, and this message wants to come out to you. There's this person walking their dog, and they were trying to leave, but their dog kept looking back at me like their dog was allured to me. So I feel like you have a very alluring presence with the 6 of Cups that's wanting to come through, and make sure that you're alluring what you're trying to manifest, not what you don't want to manifest. So don't give your energy away during this time. Right now, it's very important for you not to give your energy away. It's important for you to really allow yourself to cut out those weeds that don't serve you, so that you can manifest this abundance that's on your mind, that you know that you truly deserve, that you've really thought and centered your heart from. So we're going to go ahead and move on to some more cards that I have. Oh my goodness, you guys. We have 11, which is a master number, and you guys got the card of sudden wealth, 777. So you may be seeing the number 777 a lot, but understand that once you start to dream big, start to believe big, and start to prepare for abundance, you start to actually put the work and put the effort and put the channels in there for the income to come, you will receive it. You may be someone who's working towards getting passive income, towards working on growing your business. Well, understand the orders are coming, understand the income is on the way, but you have to prepare for it, and you have to open your mind to it and open your heart to it, which I feel like is what you're doing with that. You're cutting old beliefs of past people telling you that you need to do a certain thing in order to gain and acquire wealth. You don't need to follow a certain route in order to gain your money. And also, you don't need to gamble your money away to receive. You can really put your heart into something and receive from it. Okay, we also have, this is going to be an affirmation for the Lionsgate portal. We have, peace comes from within. Do not seek it without. So that's very interesting, letting you know, don't seek for external wealth. So don't really, if you're someone who's trying to manifest a Lamborghini overnight, no, that's not how it happens. Maybe you should try to manifest a career or a job that you're happy with. Try to manifest something that's from your heart, not something that is because you see other people have it. If you see someone else, you know, going on constant vacations, you don't know if they're happy behind closed doors. You need to really respect your heart and really not seek what other people have. Always go from within and make sure that you're seeking clarity in what you want from your heart. And that's when the opportunities start to come. You start to receive travel, you start to receive sudden wealth. And I feel like that's starting to happen for you because you're finding the peace within. And this is just a reminder to continue to seek that, to continue to affirm that affirmation during this Lionsgate portal. So I listened to a lot of Abraham Hicks, Esther Hicks, and this is from her Oracle deck. And so this is something that I wanted to put for your Lionsgate portal because she's really great at manifesting what you want. So let's see what card she has to say. 24-6. So we got 6 again. 24. Others' opinion. So 6 might be someone's numerology number, or just some coming out for some of you. Remember, this is a collective reading. You can always book me for personal. So it says, others' opinions are less important than my personal guidance system. That's kind of crazy. I'm getting a warm tingling feeling on my right leg, which has been happening constantly during this reading, letting me know that this is an affirmation for what I was talking about with the Ace of Swords, letting you know that others' opinions are less important than your personal guidance system. Everything's talking about using your own guidance, using your inner wisdom, using that energy from within. So we're going to go ahead and read what this has to say. So it says, you did not intend to use the opinions of others to measure against your beliefs. By the way, I didn't read it earlier when it was faced down, so I had no idea that it said this. So I'm going to go ahead and read this. I haven't read this either. So it says, you did not intend to use the opinions of others to measure against your beliefs, desires, or actions in order to determine the appropriateness of them. Instead, you knew and still remembered long after you were born that it is a relationship between the opinion or knowledge of the source within you and your current thoughts in any moment that would offer you perfect guidance in the form of your emotional guidance system. So understand that emotions are motion. They are momentum for our manifestation. So when you are coming from an emotional place that you cannot have, that you are limited, that you will not achieve, that you are not deserving, that opinion will limit whatever it is that you believe. So understand that the perfect guidance system comes from within, and you really need to balance your emotions and cut out those beliefs that don't serve you during this portal for Lionsgate. Sorry, I wanted to move the angle, make sure you see the cards a little better. And right here, before I move on to the stickers and the charms, I wanted to talk about, this is going to be beautiful. Yes, you're going to build your self-esteem during this Lionsgate portal. Your solar plexus chakra is definitely a chakra you should be focusing on during this Lionsgate portal. You're definitely going to balance it out, empower it. If you focus on that, it says, I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. So you're someone who has a big influence on others. So King Solomon's coming to my head. I don't know if any of you have heard the biblical story of King Solomon, but he's someone who's very wise. He's someone who asked God, asked Source for wisdom. He didn't ask for a car. He didn't ask for a Lamborghini. Oh, thank you, Source. Thank you, Spirit, for giving me this guidance, because I was talking about the Lamborghini earlier. And he asked for wisdom, right? And he was one of the wealthiest kings of all time. And that's why God gave him the kingdom. He trusted him with the kingdom. Some people do get, what is it? Corrupt with power, but I don't know if that's what happened with him, but I don't believe that. Right now I'm talking about just the reason why God and source trusted him with so much wealth. So understand, with a lot of wealth you have a lot of responsibility, and you're going to have that. Make sure you're making the wise choices, because you are gaining the wisdom right now to acquire the wealth. So make sure that you have the self-esteem and you allow yourself to empower that solar plexus chakra, empower your confidence in your inner strength, and allow yourself to have the self-esteem to possess the gifts of your soul that will benefit you and others. Pile number one, you guys got the blue angelite crystal too, so really know that your angels are here with you. This is a card about speaking your truth and about knowing that you are supported. Okay, so we're gonna move on to your charms. All right, pile number one. So I'm using my astrology board, stickers, and charms to deliver your last message. So we have a lot going on. I don't know where to start. We'll start with the letter. We'll start with the letter C, courage. The word courage is coming to mind. Also, if any of you know anyone with the name letter C, might be significant for you. Also, Christmas time may be significant for your manifestation was just coming through. We have the angel in Sagittarius, which is actually, Sagittarius is the season of Christmas. Christmas happens, I believe, unless it cuts off to Capricorn right after. Let me see. Oh yeah, December 21st, Capricorn. So it's into Capricorn. But yes, you are right around, the angels are telling you around Christmas time, there's something happening. That's really interesting that came out. We have AC/DC in October. And so music in October might be significant for you if you're someone who's a musician, or this AC/DC may be a significant band in your life, maybe your father's life or a parent's life, just letting you know, or they may have a birthday around that time, but just letting you know that to be passionate about whatever it is, like how passionate AC/DC is with their music and how much they don't care what other people think about them. They still are who they are, and they don't really portray themselves in any other fashion than themselves. We have this fan right here. Yeah, so you're gonna have a lot of fans, just like AC/DC had a lot of fans. That's coming through. We had Libra coming in, and we have the scale coming in Leo. So letting you know that during this Leo season, during this Lionsgate, you really need to balance out your thoughts, balance out your dreams and desires, and really figure out and scale things on the important scale. That's going to be very important for you, so that you can bring the luck, and you can, like I was talking about earlier, prioritize what it is that's important to you, so you don't give your energy away, so that you can receive the energy you deserve. With also the Bambi in Lionsgate, letting you know to have that childlike imagination. With the Ninja Turtles, you may be having a more big social life, but making sure that you are staying in touch with your friends, staying in touch with your imagination. Also, let's see, deer are very timid, so making sure that you are being very protective of your spirit is very important. And we also have geranium, letting you know that protect your spirit, and make sure that you are also practicing cleansing your spirit and cleansing your space. That's very important for someone who practices spirituality. We also have BFF Infinity, so your best friend is to infinity and beyond. They just want to let you know they're here with you forever in spirit. Even if you guys may not have the same beliefs, they still respect you, and they will forever be your friend. I got the tingles. Okay, we also have a flower in Aquarius, letting you know to be your unique individual and to let yourself grow. We have the feather in Aries, letting us know that you're very protected. You need to really, with the Ace of Swords coming out in the Aries, really being the beginning of the signs. It's the beginning of the astrology board. They're the baby signs, letting you, so it's a feather reminding you, sorry, I lost my train of thought for a second with all the birds chirping, just letting you know to really bring fertility to something new. Thank you. With all the birds chirping, how funny, we got the birds over here. The beautiful colorful parrot. So there's a beautiful union that you need to bring to life, or that you already have. Just make sure that you are nurturing it and nurturing yourself, so that you can really bring forth your full energy. Maybe you're giving too much energy, so maybe you need to replenish your own energy before you give too much of yourself away, so that when you are together, you can really make sure that you're giving your complete self, not your depleted self is coming through for some of you. And we also have this bow, so letting you know things are gonna get coming together, but you need to stay organized and prepare for this abundance that wants to come your way. I'll review your cards before I close. We got self-esteem, letting you know that you possess gifts of the soul that will benefit you and others. You're going to have some sudden wealth coming through this your manifestation through Lionsgate. So make sure that you continue to believe peace comes from within. Do not seek without. You did not intend to use the opinions of others to measure against your beliefs. So make sure that you're continuing to use your own emotional guidance system, cutting the cords that don't serve you, using your own beliefs, and really, oh, 2 hummingbirds just came by, beautiful, and refraining from any old beliefs. There's lots of momentum that's coming your way, so make sure that you're using that imagination to have that abundance that you do deserve. Pile number 1, thank you so much for tuning in. If any of that resonated with you, please like, comment, or subscribe. You're always more than welcome to choose more than one pile. Take care. All right, pile number 2. We have the pile of carnelian. We have the Knight of Cups, the 4 of Cups, and the 10 of Pentacles. A lot of, interesting cup energy. So there's a lot like potential romance energy here with the Knight of Cups also coming in. So there's someone who wants to come through for you. You have this 10 of Pentacles, which is like this happy fairy tale ending. So what's going on? Maybe you're not seeing the situation clearly with the 4 of Cups. The 4 of Cups is the 3 cups in front of you and the 1 cup behind you. So the 1 cup that's empty and the 3 cups that are full, you're noticing the cup that's empty when there's 3 cups full in front of you, pile number 2. So really making sure, are you noticing what's happening around you, what's falling apart, what you're not doing, what other people are doing right, what you're doing wrong? Are you feeling neglected? Are you feeling insufficient? Is there something around you that's just not settling well with you? You need to release that energy and you need to put forward all the abundance you have in front of you. Have you been able to breathe outside today? Were you able to sleep in a bed or have a pillow tonight? Are you able to have breakfast, lunch, and dinner? Are you able to wash your hands? Are you able to drink water? Are you able to eat sufficient food? Like, it's the little things that really we need to appreciate and take light of and continue these routines of monotony that we don't realize are actually the simplicity to life, and not think that everything we need in life has to be huge in order to be abundant. We don't need to travel millions of miles away to find peace and clarity. Sometimes we can find it in our own bathtub or in our own backyard or just going for our own walk. When we stay in that energy, we receive messages. Sorry about that. I thought my phone was off. We start to receive messages. We start to receive opportunities that we don't expect because we're putting our energy out there. We're not keeping our energy suppressed or depleted or in a bubble of lies, a bubble of limited beliefs that do not serve us. So it's really important for you to do that during this Lionsgate portal, for you to manifest that 10 of Pentacles energy. That is one of the most beautiful cards in the deck. That is like abundance, wealth, happiness, love, family, commitment, stability. That is everything you could ever desire, pile number 2. You guys are really going to have your Kundalini awakening, your sacral energy, just your Shakti energy, just whatever spiritual ascension process that you're on right now. It's really going to align you to who you really deserve, to your actual soulmate or twin flame, whatever you believe in. But this person, you're really manifesting this at this time. You're really manifesting not just your person, you're manifesting your tribe, which is your family, your career, your potential partners and friendships. So it's really important for you to look at the people around you and not see the people who aren't around you. Make sure the people that are around you, you want around you, because there is someone around you who wants to give you this Knight of Cups energy, who wants to give you a new beginning, who wants to try something with you, who wants to take action towards you, is what's coming through. But they don't know how to come forward because they feel like you don't see them as potential, or you're not recognizing them in the moment because you're too focused on your career. For some of you, that's coming through. We have all energy. Well, no, we actually have just Cups and Pentacle energy coming through. So that would be Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, and Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo coming through. So let's go ahead and move on to some other cards we have for you, pile number 2. We have wonderful 18 child. 18 actually also represents the moon, so intuition. So by using your imagination, by healing your inner child, by healing any inner child wounds, by doing any past life regressions, by doing anything like that, you're healing inner child wounds. So allow yourself to heal and continue the cycle of healing so that you can really allow yourself to open up for the abundance that you deserve. Because when you are clouded with icky thoughts, past traumas, when you are clouded with just sad feelings or emotions that no longer serve you, you are not allowing yourself to receive emotions that now serve you, opportunities that now serve you, the abundance that wants to come through, because you don't have the space for it. So it's important to make the space for your intuition to grow by healing your inner child, by practicing your inner child, by being playful with life, by joking around and not taking everything so seriously with the 10 of Pentacles energy. I know you're working really hard, but it's also important to laugh at yourself. If someone doesn't like what you have to say, you can laugh at yourself and know that that's their opinion, and you can just laugh. It's just, life is not meant to be taken so seriously. And when you learn to appreciate the little things and to laugh at everything, you no longer hold on to anger, and you no longer hold on to feelings, and you're able to handle your emotions and make room for actual abundance and growth. And that's very important for you. And there may be children around you, maybe a mother, father, parent, children around you that really want to feel your love, that really want to, with the 4 cups on top of it, want to make sure that they're getting your attention. So make sure you're paying attention to the children around you, or to the inner child that you have. Okay, we're going to move on to the affirmation I have for you for Lionsgate. So this is going to be the affirmation for Lionsgate. It says, try to be a rainbow in someone else's cloud. Shut up. This card came out to me when I was shuffling, and then I was talking about how clouded you are, and then this talks about be a rainbow in someone else's cloud. I could cry right now. So just know that Spirit's reminding you to be a rainbow in someone else's cloud. Yes, clouds exist, precipitation, all of that exists so that we can have the cycle of life. Not only does clouds bring life, but it brings beauty. You start to see rainbows. Oh my God, I just recognized the moon. I talked about how 18 represents the moon, and I literally, the moon just is illuminating. I know it's still light outside, but I could see the moon clearly right now. And I was talking about the rainbow in the sky. Just recognize that the clouds open up and you start to see beauty, and you may be seeing rainbows or something like that. Could be a sign, and that's just for some of you. Or rainbows could be a sign for you, a very significant, like open up your imagination. Like maybe when you were a child, you used to think there was like a pot of gold at the end of this rainbow. Like continue to like have that spirit, have that imagination. I mean, I'm not saying go chase the actual rainbow, but have the spirit to chase rainbows, and try to be a rainbow in someone else's cloud. Remember that affirmation during this Lionsgate. It's going to really help uplift you and keep your spirit uplifted. Okay, so this is going to be a card from Abraham Hicks, Esther Hicks. She's a really great author. I really like this deck. I just got it, and I thought it would be great to use it for this Lionsgate portal, see what affirmation she has for you. She's great for manifestation, so let's see what affirmation she has for you. I have not read it yet. Pile number 2, it says, the universal law of attraction is managing my expansion, and it's the card number 8. So I really feel like this Lionsgate portal, you're really understanding how to manage your expansion. I was talking about really seeing the things around you, really seeing the cups that are full around you, really recognizing the room for expansion you have in your life. So let's go ahead and see what this card has to say. It says, the law of attraction is the universal manager of all vibration, which expands to everything that exists through the universe. And so at the same time, the law of attraction is responding to the vibrational content of your physical thoughts. It is also responding to the content of your inner being. So make sure that you're recognizing that what you're putting out there is the vibrational content of what you will receive. So your physical thoughts are responding to the vibrational content of your inner being. So, you know, your perception of others, your perception of life, your perception of things are a reflection of your inner being. When you practice affirmations, when you practice constantly reprogramming your subconscious from being programmed or just being nihilistic or being pessimistic, just being negative. When you program your mind to be positive, you start to move your vibration to a content to be able to respond to the universe in a different way. So your inner being becomes a magnet for opportunity. So understand that you're expanding right now. Continue to have that belief. So right here we have the soul journey card. So this is going to be a card, one of the closing cards we have for the Lion's Gate. Imagination. I like literally can't sometimes. Like I was talking about imagination with this card, with the inner child coming out, really using your imagination, and that's coming out for you. So during this Lionsgate portal, it's very important for you to open your imagination and embrace and nourish your creative aspect of your mind. Like I was saying, be creative about thinking about the rainbow and seeing that pot of gold at the end. Well, use that imagination and embrace and nourish that side of you. It's important for you to, this looks like an eye. It's important for you to see things from your heart space and allow your mind's eye, that purple, allow your mind's eye, your intuition to guide you, to take you to new places, to take you to new avenues of creation, to try a different way of cooking your food, a different way of writing your story, a different way of creating your narrative. So we're gonna go ahead and move on to your charms and your stickers, and then I'll go over your cards again when we close. All right, pile number 2. So you guys got the sad Care Bear in Virgo. So I feel like you've been doing so much service for others. Virgo's ruled by service. So I feel like you're someone who's very focused on servicing others, focused on pleasing others. I feel like that's why you haven't made enough time for yourself to see the opportunities that you have. To be able to be a rainbow in someone else's cloud is important, because we have, you know, the clouds coming out over here and 3 hearts. So it's like reminding me to let you know it's important to be a rainbow in other people's cloud, but it's also important to be a rainbow in your cloud. So make sure that you should use that mantra, because I didn't write that tarot deck. So just make sure that you're using the mantra, I am a rainbow in my cloud. I am capable of uplifting my own spirit. I am the sunshine that, yeah, you are my sunshine came out too. So I am a sunshine. You literally are a sunshine. So you are the sunshine to this cloud. Know that this is just representing a little bit of dissatisfaction in your level of service to others. So, or for some of you, maybe you aren't giving as much as you want, so you really want to reprioritize your time and find a cause to give to. There's no rush, there's no hurry. Allow yourself to dissolve any worries and allow yourself to let life sort itself out. We don't all have to know how to figure out a Rubik's Cube to find happiness. We don't all have to know and have it all figured out, basically, is what I'm saying. And we got the word out coming out. We don't need to have it all figured out, for sure. We also have the bird with the key, so letting you know that you are very close to unlocking whatever it is that you are trying to achieve. You need to continue to water your garden and continue to use that imagination. For sure, imagination's coming through. Snow White's coming through. The way she would sing to the birds and stuff like that is coming through with the sticker for some reason. The letter G and M came through, so that could be significant in any of your names. Yeah, maybe, or it could literally stand for magic, MG, magic. And we also have the sign of Capricorn coming through, so definitely know that your work is paying off, but you need to continue to work on balancing your emotions with the Cancer mermaid tail. Make sure that you're balancing out your emotions and you're using that imagination. This looks like literally Tinkerbell on the moon. So really know that you are capable of being whatever fictional character is comfortable for you. Maybe you're a gentleman and you want to be like Iron Man or whatever. Like, just have fun with your imagination. Maybe you're someone who's having very vivid dreams, lucid dreams. Activate that power. That's a power within you. We all have the capability of living beyond this world. So use that expansion of your imagination to manifest during this Lionsgate. Know that your best friend is really thinking about you. You have close friends that care about you. You're someone who may not recognize that, but the people that you help and that you surround yourself with really do care about you. You're someone who is very adaptable to the world around you, and people really want to or not people really want to, you really need to take a leap of faith with this world, because there's going to be a flight during December or January that could be significant in your life, some form of travel that wants to come through. So you're manifesting some sort of travel or some sort of business growth with the Ten of Pentacles around December, January. So continue to take those leaps, those calculated leaps. Make sure you're using your froggy senses to like the way that they're able to jump from leap to leap with such confidence, because they've really weighed out how far is it, can I jump that far. They're not going to jump to a leaf that's too far away. All right, pile number 3, we also, let me close out for you guys, have the card of imagination. I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. It's important to know that which is expanding, everything exists through the universe, and so at the same time, law of attraction is responding to the vibrational content of thoughts, is also responding to the content of my inner being. So it's important to manage my inner being. It says that right now I'm in the universal law of attraction is managing my expansion. So right now you're really expanding. You are a rainbow in your cloud. You are nurturing your inner child and your intuition. You are going to have the abundance you deserve with that Ten of Pentacles. You're going to have that fairy tale life that you deserve, whatever it is that you imagine. You know, not everybody's fairy tale is the same. So really make sure you're imagining the one you want. You don't have to really believe what anyone else wants for you. With the Knight of Cups, there's people that want to take action towards you, that want to help you, that want to collaborate with you. So really open your mind to the expansion for that, for growth, pile number 2. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please like, comment, or subscribe if any of that resonated with you. You can always book me for a personal reading. Thank you so much for tuning in. Take care. Bye. All right, pile number 3, you guys got the crystal of hematite. So I do feel like you guys may have had, okay, let me go over your cards first. 5 of Wands, Hanged Man, and Knight of Pentacles. So I do feel like with the 5 of Wands, there was some sort of conflict. Ooh, there's a hummingbird crossed right by my face right now, and it was going by very aggressively. I have hummingbirds that live on my balcony, and honestly, they're very territorial. They will literally push each other away. So what's coming through, and why I wanted to mention the hummingbirds right now, is because this 5 of Wands is kind of about conflict. So I feel like there was some sort of conflict with someone else. There's this ant that doesn't want to get off of me. So maybe someone didn't want to get off of your case on something, or someone was just hounding you on something, or someone was just coddling you, or there was just too much not giving you enough space. There was just some sort of issue with somebody, family member, friend, partner. I do feel like this is a friendship. Maybe your friendship life was getting in the way of your actual life. So really make sure that by August 8th, by Lionsgate, by the manifestation time, you're really releasing any pressure, okay? Hematite is all about blood pressure, okay? If you're anyone who's diabetic or has any blood issues, make sure you're nurturing yourself and taking care of those things, and that's important. But really make sure you're releasing any conflicts and allowing yourself to surrender, okay? With the Hanged Man, allowing yourself to be wrong and right at the same time, to allow yourself to find a neutrality and balance within this conflict, to not feel the need to be defensive, and to accept your truth and to accept their truth as theirs. You don't need to believe theirs. You just need to surrender to the conflict. You need to surrender that there's more important, greater things that you have on the way, like this Knight of Pentacles. This is a potential business opportunity right here that wants to come to you, potential partner that's very responsible, vice versa, possibly both, that wants to help you. But you need to first surrender to their advice, surrender to what they want to provide for you. By releasing whatever conflict is in the past, you're going to receive new opportunities. Or this is for some of you a very specific message that there is someone out there that you had a conflict with that you need to surrender to, and allow them to give you some guidance, and allow yourself to listen to them. Follow your internal guidance for what message relates better to you. We're going to move to this card. We have Pathway 35, which adds to 8. So, and we have butterflies coming out of the pathway. So I do feel like you're going through some sort of transformation. That's probably why it was hard for you to accept this situation, because you're so used to having the path of light that when darkness interrupts your field, it's very disruptive. It's very disruptive. So remember to be like the butterfly and surrender to the universe, and surrender like the caterpillar does to going into the cocoon and to really breaking out. You know, you can't force a caterpillar out of its cocoon, and you can't force in a creature out of its shell or out of its egg. If you do, they won't be able to survive. You cannot force things. So it's important for you to surrender and allow yourself to follow this path. And whatever interruptions come your way, understand that they are lessons, and they're actually bringing you closer to your path than you realize. With 35 adding to 8, your manifestations are coming. The momentum is there. You just need to surrender, pile number 3. And also we have Pentacles and Wands energy coming through. So we have Leo, Sagittarius, Aries coming through, and we also have Pentacles energy coming through. We have Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn coming through. So I just wanted to mention that. We're going to move on to the affirmation I have for your Lionsgate portal. We have, you will meet your soulmate when the time is right. Wow, beautiful roses come up. Oh my gosh. So, okay, this is a pretty picture. So there's roses growing out of his brain to her heart. So understand that there is this inseparable bond between the two of you that you will understand when you meet them. You'll understand why it didn't work out with anyone else. You'll understand why you had to wait as long as you did, or why you went through any battles that you had to go through, because you really needed to understand yourself more, because then you can understand each other better. But literally, the rose goes from his brain to his heart. So, and it's funny because the divine feminine and the divine masculine, it's not funny, but it's ironic how the divine masculine represents thought, represents willpower, represents strength. The divine feminine represents intuition, heart, compassion, harmony. So I really feel like the two of you will balance each other out. You will know when it's that person, if they already are in your life. Know that if you guys have had some sort of disagreement, know that it's okay to practice waiting, giving each other space so that you guys can remove your emotions from the conversation, so you don't say anything you guys don't mean. All right, we're gonna move on to Abraham Hicks. So I just got this deck. It's all about manifestation. She's all about manifestation. Esther Hicks, Jerry Hicks, they're really great with their videos, and I haven't read this card, but we're going to see what it has to say for you for this Lionsgate portal 18. Beautiful, a lot of intuition, a lot of moon energy coming through this Lionsgate. We're really raising our intuition. All right, so it says relationships I don't want, clarify those I do want. What the heck? Okay, Spirit, thank you so much for being here. So none of the other piles I was talking about relationships so heavily, and for your pile, it's coming through that relationships you don't want, clarify those that you do want. So for those of you that are in a relationship that you do want, understand that the relationships of your past that did not work for you help bring you closer to who you're with now, and you were able to discern and understand what things you liked and what qualities you do or don't like in a person through those relationships that you don't want. And same goes to for those of you that are single. Understand that if it hasn't worked out with certain people, there's a reason for it, and it's helping you clarify those that you do want. It's making you see the red flags that you don't want in a person, and you know, there's certain aspects and qualities that you deserve. Don't settle for less than you deserve just to have a companion. You're someone who you will meet your soulmate when the time is right. You are on that pathway, okay? Surrender to control. Your angels, okay, there's like an angel on the hangman, are guiding you. There's a lot of potential room for stability and also business growth. You need to use this Lionsgate portal to open the path for that and not allow any conflicts or turmoil of the past limit you. So this is going to be the last card for the soul journey before I move on into your charms and stickers. Pile number 3, we got the card of friendship. Wow, okay. I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. So you have a lot of friendships that are intuitively meant to be in your life. They could be past life connections if you believe in that, but there's just a very bonded connection you have with certain friendships around you, and those people are around you for a certain reason. Understand that you may or may not have a partner. This is going to go for all of you, but when you're in a committed relationship with someone, it's important to be a friend first. It's important to have established a friendship, a trust, and a sense of communication that isn't coming through a motive of desire, a motive of something else. Just wanting to be someone's friend is so innocent and beautiful and pure. And it's important to understand that the people around you are around you for a reason. Take value and use your mind's eye, use your gut, use your intuition to really understand those people around you that care for you, and make time for those people because they're in your life for a reason, and there's certain lessons that they're bringing forth to you. Also understand to forgive any friends that you had arguments with, that there was any turmoil with. Make sure that you're not letting those hold you down. Make sure you're not lurking on people's pages and checking up on people and holding grudges. That's not going to serve you or anyone. So release anything like that so that you can manifest during this Lionsgate portal, so that you can receive the abundance that you truly deserve. Pile number 3. We're going to move on to your stickers and charms. All right, pile number 3. So we're going to start with Leo and the popsicle, because that kind of fits. This is around summertime, so making sure that you're enjoying this summer, making sure you're taking time to stand outside, not always try to be comfortable in the air conditioning or in the shade. Make sure you're taking time to stand outside. And then after you've been in the heat for like 30 minutes, you can really enjoy a popsicle, because you're not just indulging on it for the sweetness, you're really wanting it because it's going to help satisfy your body heat. It's going to help get your body temperature lower. All right, we also have the Cancer, so really making sure you're getting out of your comfort zone, stepping out of that chair, getting outside, getting comfortable, really making sure you're moving. Okay, with the Death skateboarding, really making sure you're staying rad, the skateboard says, but letting go and releasing and transforming any beliefs or any thing that no longer serves you, because it's important to not stay in the past, to not stay in the future, but stay in the present and allow yourself to use this this transformative energy that you have to push yourself forward with the momentum of a skateboard. Wow, you're gonna get things fast. All right, we also have the Key with the heart and wings. Allow yourself to know that spirit is unlocking doors for you. This is not in anyone's control. This key has wings of its own. And we also have Cancer and Taurus. Interesting. So your emotions are really being grounded right now during this Lionsgate portal. Allow yourself to have faith in yourself and allow yourself to stand up for what you believe in and for what's important for you during this Lionsgate, to prioritize your values, because it's important for you to manifest what your values are, and it's important to clarify what that is. Okay, making sure you're really not getting too frustrated with what's not working and allowing yourself to release those frustrations during this portal. And allow yourself to, yes, know that you're protected. This is the evil eye. Know that you are protected. Know that people may not expect it, but you are someone who will stand up for yourself when you need to. Use that voice when you need to. And when you don't, you know, when you just understand and listen, know that your spirit guides, your angels are protecting you. We also have the Seahorse in Capricorn. So this is Capricorn's the father figure sign. Seahorse is the male half children. So I feel like you're someone who's very authoritative, very in charge. So command your desires, command your manifestations, command your life. Again, command your affirmations. Make sure that you're being a friend to yourself, that you are talking to yourself like you would a friend. Don't be putting yourself down. You know, you're someone with the wisdom of an elephant and the grace of an elephant, but the strength of an elephant. So beautiful. All right, we have a few signs coming through. We have Scorpio coming through, so letting you know that yes, you're someone who's very transformative. Allow yourself to use that transformation to help give you the momentum during this Lionsgate portal. With the Capricorn coming through again, your work is paying off. Just know that you need to be of service to yourself in order for your manifestations to come with that skateboard momentum. L for the first word, of course, is coming to mind is love, but L for luxury, L for leisure, L for, okay, so I'm feeling like make sure you're taking it easy on yourself, and you're not being bootleg on yourself. You're not like taking the easy route on yourself. You're not, you know, skimming the usual hair treatments or whatever routine that you usually do to take care of yourself. Make sure that you're taking care of yourself and you're loving yourself, pile number 3, because during this Aquarius age, you're going to manifest a lot. How lovely. The last charm I got is the Aquarius crystal. We are in age of the Aquarius. Your manifestations are happening, pile number 3. So make sure that you take it easy with the hematite crystal coming through. Allow yourself to release the pressure, to release the stress, to understand that a friend is in your life for a reason, to be a friend to yourself. You will meet a soulmate when the time is right. The pathways are opening for you. Relationships you don't want, clarify those that you do want. Surrender. There's opportunities that want to come your way. Release that what does not serve you during this Lionsgate portal so that you can receive the abundance that you deserve, so that you can get those manifestations. Please like, comment, or subscribe if any of that resonated with you. You can always book me for a personal reading. Thank you so much for tuning in. Take care.